Welcome to another Shetland orca film. We're walking down to the spot where we had an encounter with the 27th orca pod just a few days ago, so we'll show you what happened.
It's a bit of a nicer walk today, because when we was doing it a couple of days ago, it wasn't really a walk, it was more of a run.
Yeah.
And it was a run through like thick bog, and it was hammering down with rain, it was freezing, it was windy. So we thought we'd come back a couple of days later to try and explain what happened a little bit more.
Yeah. So we're walking over to the bod of Nesbister, and it's a place that we've wanted to come anyway before we had this orca encounter, and then just so happened we stumbled across it when we found the orca pod, and then yeah, so it's somewhere we wanted to come anyway.
Charlotte falling over as usual.
Escape from the wind over here. So when we first spotted them in the distance over that direction, we ran straight down all of the bogs down to this side of the beach.
Yeah, and as we was running down the hill, we could just see them getting closer and closer.
Yeah.
Because they were quite far when we first spotted them, and then all of a sudden, like every other time, they're just right in front of you.
Yeah, they covered a lot of distance very quickly, and all of a sudden they were right over there. Just along that coastline there. We'll head over to there after and we'll see what it's like from that point of view, but
we would have got a really good view if we'd have gone over the other side, because as it happened they just stayed over there. It's not a very wide bow, so we still had good views.
Yeah,
but if we'd have gone over there, we would have been right next to them, which would have been incredible. But yeah, the weather was really against us. You can see in the clips of the orca, there's just sheets of rain just hammering down on us. The wind was bitter, and yeah, I'm surprised we got as good views as we did with the weather.
Yeah.
The visibility was rubbish as well, but yeah, we somehow managed to get some footage.
We did. So when we saw them originally when we were standing over there, we then tried to run to where we are now.
Yeah.
But within that time, they just vanished, completely disappeared, and we still haven't got a clue where they ended up.
Yeah, we was running across all of this bit here. And we made it over to this bit, what Charlotte just said. I think we went around the other side of this little building, and just as we was trying to spot them again, they had just disappeared. We didn't see them come back in, we didn't see them leave. No. They've just gone. It was as if they'd come down just to see us. Which is nice of them.
Yeah, but we're just really pleased we managed to see them. We saw them well as well, so we were just we
were so gutted when our friend originally gave us a message and said he's just seen them crossing under the bridge where he was stood, and we were opposite on the other side, and yeah, we were so close, but we tried looking, we couldn't see anything obviously, because it was like that over there.
Yeah.
They were sort of like on the other end of another bow.
Yeah.
And so we were so close, and if they'd have come through the little gap that was in that bow, we would have seen them where we were.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just hopped in the van, took a gamble and come up here, and yeah,
and
got really lucky.
Yeah, luckily saw them before the light disappeared as well, because it was quite late on. Well, it wasn't late on in the day, but it was late on for November in the day, so it was getting quite dark. So,
I think any normal person probably wouldn't have bothered, but because we're a bit orca crazy, we went out in the rain and the mist and the wind, and yeah, we went for it. It was worth it though. It was, definitely was. So we actually just thought that we saw a blow from the van, and we've come out to have a look. We're a bit sheltered. But well, We're trying to shelter, we're not very sheltered.
We're not very sheltered.
Yeah, hopefully we see what the blow belonged to and it pays off. I think we might be getting a bit wet again in a minute.
We're getting wet.
There's no thinking about it.
Oh, it's all coming in.
We've got orca again. 27's pod. We thought we'd miss them, but we've caught them up again. It's a bit of a soggy one. We're so happy we've managed to see them. Our mate had told us earlier that they were just opposite where we were. So when we saw that blow, it might have been them. But we've headed up further north from where we were earlier in the hope of seeing them, and then yeah, a few hours later they've come right down into this bow. The weather's still horrific, but I think we've managed to get some footage of them and some pictures. I don't know how good they'll be, so it's quite dull, but so happy we've got to see them again.
So we've been sat for quite a while looking out from the van, but the weather's so bad it's so hard to get out. And then I saw a blow in the distance, then all of a sudden they were like in this bay beneath us, so we've ran through bogs, absolutely covered. I'm drenched.
It's not the first time today we've got drenched.
No, but we managed to see them, so we're so happy. We can't believe that. I mean, given how the weather's been recently, we never even would have dreamt of being able to see them, but we thought we'll come down for a drive just in case. And yeah, how incredible is that?
We are just about to lose the light now as well, so it's such a good end to the day. It was so weird though, because we'd sprinted down that hill through all the bog. We were getting really good views of them. We sort of turned round behind these little islands, and then there was one surface, and then they just disappeared.
Just vanished.
We've not seen them leave, we've not seen them double back.
No.
So they could be anywhere, but I don't think we're going to find out where they are, because like we said, it's just getting too dark now.
It is getting dark now.
Yeah, such an amazing end to the day.
Yeah, we're so happy. It's absolutely freezing cold, but you forget about the cold when you're running and looking at them.
When you're running along in your shorts.
Yeah. Really cold now though.
So we just want to say as well, we're not like photographers or videographers or filmmakers. We're not trained in like making films or anything. So any footage we get, we're just really happy with. We just do it because we love it.
Yeah.
We don't do it because we're particularly good at it or anything.
No, it's just for us. Like capture that memory so we can look back on it, really. That's more what we did it for.
Yeah, just to look back and watch our encounters again. Like, as long as we've got an orca that's kind of in focus, that's all we really care about.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's just nice to show people what they can actually see in UK waters.
Yeah. You don't realise, a lot of people still don't realise, and then more people are more likely going to protect what they love and they see around their own home. So
it's not our job. We basically originally quit our jobs. We saved as much money up as we could just so we could go and do this, just because we love it.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, that's one of the main reasons that we do it.
Yeah, that's why we're doing it now still, however many years later.
Yeah, a few years later, in November, on Shetland, in shorts,
still
freezing, soaked, just because we love it.
Yeah.
No other reason.
Exactly. So we've just come over to the opposite side of the Voe, and as you can see over there is where we were stood, but right here is where the orca were.
Yeah.
Almost right beneath this bit here where we've parked.
It would have been so cool. We didn't really know about this little spot, so we kind of just went to what we thought would be best. Yeah, as it happened, they swam right here. So, and the parking as well is right by it.
This would have been amazing parking.
And that's where they were. So yeah, we would have been super close.
Yeah, we would have.
As we mentioned earlier, it was the 27s pod again that we've been seeing on this trip. Charlotte's hair going in. Yeah, it was the 27s pod again. It was all 7 members.
Yeah.
And they were sort of hanging around off that little island there. Well, not island, headland.
Yeah.
They sort of come down to that point, turned around, and then went back up there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It was really great to see all 7 of them again, with the 2 bulls as well.
Yeah.
They were really cool. But yeah, they just all stuck together, quite close together, and they all just sort of moved down and then moved back up again. Just stuck together like a clump, didn't they?
It'd have been nice if they'd have come down into this little bay here. Well, it would have been nice if we were over this end anyway. It wouldn't have been if we was over there. So you wouldn't have seen them at all.
But knowing our luck, if we had been over this side, they would have been over there. So we had a good view anyway.
Never tell which way they're going to go up and down. But
no.
Yeah, we're thankful we got to see them again.
Yeah, definitely. So thank you again for watching another of our Shetland orca films. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already.